All right, hey everybody, welcome to the week. How you doing? What's going on for you? There's a busy week ahead here on the channel. Some of you have been asking me, sending me notes about what is the Birth Chart Mastery Mentorship. Every single week we tackle a new topic. It's a teaching kind of experience. If you want to understand your own birth chart and how astrology can work for you, just join up. There's a link in the description box below. Also, if you want to read tarot or learn from me, I have a class called Wisdom of the Tarot, and you're welcome to jump on that too. So those are two things I've been seeing in my inbox lately, so just want to make sure I say it this week. All right, all of those links are in the description box below. Let's see what's going on. What is the energy happening today? It's a little bit quiet in February, but it's preparing to be massively interesting in March, okay? Valiant courage. There's definitely a 29-degree squeezing feeling of Saturn moving into Pisces and Pluto moving into Aquarius in March. So we're in that anaretic degree, that end degree, which means it's like, okay, we've got to see what we've accomplished. Okay, are we good with it? Wherever Pisces and Aquarius are in your chart, that's the part of your life that's going to be impacted by these transits. Okay? Cool. So, valiant courage, discovering truth, absolutely. The Aquarius, the Saturn still being in Aquarius and moving into Pisces is like you kind of have to not fess up, but you're in this final degree, which is like, let's be honest, especially in Aquarius. Let's be honest about what we're doing. And is this really matching our bigger vision for where we want to go? Is what I'm doing every single day on track? So what you have to do, or you don't have to do, but what's being recommended to you to do is look at the big picture. You know, sometimes we do this in the beginning of the year, but here we are going from February into March. And are you on track? I mean, it's really, you know, it's like in the beginning of the year, everybody's like gung-ho about stuff. But like here we are, 2 months in. We're about to have some big shifts and changes. So are you ready? Are you where you want to be? Have you made this idea of what you want to create in your life, you know, this vision board or something like that? And are you on track? I think that's a big one here. Keep going forward. Take action with passion. Stand in the light of truth. I feel like some of you were creating a vision board that was not really in alignment with where you truly want to go. I don't know if you're worried about hurting someone's feelings, or if you're worried about, well, that doesn't sound good enough, or something. There's some reason that there's a little bit of shame or a little bit of self-recrimination for wanting to go where you want to go. Some of you could have this idea in your head that you're not good enough to go where you want to go. And so you're like, all right, I'll settle. I'll get smaller. I'll make, I'll make half steps and things like that. I don't think that that can happen, you know, with this the anaretic degree of Saturn in Aquarius, this like, put your money where your mouth is kind of moment, okay? Underneath is the Temperance card. So Sagittarius energy, Archangel Michael bringing in opportunities. You've been having opportunities whether you know it or not. I feel like the archangels are helping you. They're on board. You might have even been asking for help. Good on you, because they won't do anything unless you ask, you know. And they're bringing in what you're wanting to create. But if you're not being honest with yourself, be honest with yourself. Always. There's no, what's the point? Okay, what's the point of not doing that? And some of you who are not being honest with yourself, I feel like you're going to find that out. That the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Wands, Justice, fighting against the tide here. Why are some of you not wanting to really align with where you want to go? Sometimes it's frightening to stand up and say, no, this is not what I should be doing. I should be over there, or this isn't really working for me. I'm asking you to, I want to break up, or I want to move on from this relationship. Some of you are fighting the idea of divorce, fighting the idea of changing careers, not wanting to do it. 10 of Cups, the Sun, yep. Ace, these are yes cards. Yep, that's right. Ace of Swords, wow, I can't wait to see where this goes. The Death card, the Two of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it's something about holding on to money or holding on to resources. And I just feel like this energy here, the 10 of Cups, the Sun, and the Ace of Swords, I just feel like higher vibration brings in more abundance of every single kind. And you have a chance here to be truthful. You have a chance. So the reason you might not be doing that is somebody's holding on here really hard. Somebody's holding on. And I feel like some of you might be fighting the awareness that somebody else is going to say this to you. That it's, a matter of time before this person speaks their truth to me. And then what, right? And then what? I got to decide what to do. The Death card suggests change, transformation, choices. I'm going to clarify. Do you really, when I say be yourself, do you really have a choice? A lot of us put ourselves in those positions of wanting to be somebody else, but you're definitely not being in alignment with your soul path if that's what's happening. Or there's a feeling like a fake it till I make it kind of thing. Like I don't want people to see who I really am until I get what I want, and then you can look at me. Some of you feel like you're in the wrong place. And I just don't feel like that's possible. I feel like every place has a value. Every single situation has a lot of value to it. So the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Wands, High Priestess, Queen of Swords, the World, yeah, Ace of Wands. Wow, lots of masculine energy here too. But I like this because this is feminine energy that's balancing it. The High Priestess and the Queen of Swords, your intuition is backing you up. Okay, like know that your guides are on your side, and I just feel like you have other directions to go, other things to do. The World showing up and the Ace of Wands with the Ace of Swords. I don't feel like you can afford to hang out in this very much longer. All right, Sag, Scorpio, Leo, Libra. High Priestess is Cancerian energy. Could be dealing with a fixed sign, someone who is very stubborn, someone who is very sharp-tongued. It's possible that you don't want an argument with this person because they turn into a drama queen or something like that, or they turn into a victim, or there's somebody who is going to try to make you pay for it, for saying, this is my path. I want to go in the direction of my path. Discovering truth and stand in the light of truth. I feel like that's the thing that's going to ultimately make you happy. And, like being in my truth is alignment. So why is this Four of Pentacles here? Hanged Man, Four of Swords, Five of Wands. There's a lot of resistance here to you going on your own path, to you're doing the thing that is right for you. And this could be you resisting you. Okay, it doesn't have to be another person. It could be you resisting yourself and knowing that, well, I'm going in a different direction, but I'm afraid to go in that different direction because of what will other people think, or is it going to work, or something like that. But I do feel like the opportunity is here. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Sun right in the middle. So this is asking you to get really in alignment with what brings you joy, what makes you happy. And speaking out about that, saying it out loud. Okay, why is the Justice card here? Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Three of Pentacles. You've got other, when you're balanced, when you're in that Justice card of like, okay, this has got to stop. We can't be going down this road anymore. I feel like you have to step up with your self-confidence, with all you've created. I don't think you know how powerful you are. And I think that the reason this person is resisting, or the reason that others are resisting your path, is they're afraid that you're going to move away from them. Okay. But I also think that if we're talking about friends, family, like the collective, like people you have in your life, I do feel like you're going in a direction that's more aligned with you. And it depends on how out of alignment your life has been up until now. If it's only a couple clicks off, I've had that experience a couple times in my life where the path forward is only, a little, just slightly different. But in the long run, it's going to be massively different. So I always use that analogy of an airplane traveling from New York to Los Angeles. And if they are off just by a little tiny bit, they could land in San Francisco. And that's far away from Los Angeles, okay? There's this, or they could land in Canada, they could land in Alaska, depending on how far off you are. And I think that's what the assessment thing is here. Like, I am transforming, I am looking right into the eyes of transformation. And I'm honest with myself now. This could have been a raging fight inside of you during the awareness that's coming to you that, wow, I have to really change things. Wow, I'm really out of alignment with where I need to be. And it's almost like the Justice card is like you feel more settled about it. Nine of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Three of Pentacles. Now you're kind of getting where you want to go. And that feels more true. It feels more right. The Four of Pentacles, you could be needing to heal a relationship or heal a mindset. It could be around money, or it could be around what other people are doing. It's possible that you're looking at the competition too much if this is about your work. I almost feel like you got to pay attention to what you're delivering if this is about your work. What is it that you want to do, and why do you want to do it? Your why is very important. If you don't know that, I teach a lot in my spiritual business class about your why, how important it is, because why you do something is your long-term kind of touchstone. Okay. Whenever you get off course, whenever you get a couple clicks off, you ask yourself, okay, that's where I want to go. I can see it. I know that that's my goal. Is what I'm doing every single day in service of that long-term goal or not? And you'll see how far off the beaten path you are, not the beaten path, far off of your soul path you are by going, oh yeah. So if I want, the easiest analogy I can come up with is losing weight. If I want to lose 30 pounds by my high school reunion, which is 3 months from now in the summer or something like that, then I got to start now, and I've got to back time it, sort of figure out how much weight I have to lose each month, and then break it down into little steps and break it down into little goals and little milestones and make it bite-sized. Okay. No pun intended, although that is a good pun. But, if you want change and transformation towards something that is really, aligned with who you are, then I feel like this argument that's going on inside of you is like, yeah, but how much money will it cost? Yeah, but will I lose money if I change the business? Yeah, but. And I think looking at things differently, instead of looking at competition or anything like that, I feel like you got to focus on why this is showing up. Why Ace of Swords, Sun, and Ten of Cups? Why is this all of a sudden I'm recognizing, yeah, that's where I want to go. So I got to change my day to day. If I want to get there by summer, then I can't be eating a whole bunch of junky food and wonder in July why I didn't lose the 40 pounds. It just is like, really? Are you doing every day what's going to get you there? Whatever it is. And if you're not, then this is a little bit of a, hey, why not? So take a look at that long-term goal, that touchstone, that thing you want to create, that place you want to be, And every single day, all of your activities need to go in the direction of that. Simple. Okay, simple, but maybe not easy. I'm going to pull cards in the extended for each zodiac sign just to give you a tiny bit of advice and guidance on what to do next if this is your story. So link is below if you want to continue on with me. I will see you over there. Pathfinders, let's just keep going, and don't forget to send in your questions. I like it if you send in some questions ahead of time so I can get a sense of what our Pathfinders session on Wednesday is going to be. So please do that. All right, link is below for you guys. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.